Developing a resilient mind is crucial for success in life. It acts as a secret strength that propels us forward in the face of challenges. Mental strength enables us to confront problems, adhere to our goals, and approach difficulties with determination, especially when our talents alone are insufficient. In this video, we delve into key Buddhist ideas and their connection to 10 habits that can weaken the mind. By embracing these teachings, we embark on a journey to fortify our minds, making them more adept at rebounding from adversity. 1. Negative mindset. A negative mindset, comparable to an imposing storm cloud that casts a pervasive shadow over our inner happiness, wields a substantial influence on our mental and emotional well-being. This psychological inclination to dwell on the negative aspects of life can create a distortion, blurring our perception of the positive facets that coexist in our experiences. In the realm of Buddhist philosophy, the acknowledgement of this predilection towards negativity is met with a transformative remedy: mindfulness. Mindfulness, as advocated by Buddhism, serves as a dynamic tool for not only recognizing but actively redirecting our cognitive focus. It is an intentional and non-judgmental awareness of our thoughts, enabling us to pivot away from negative patterns and steer our mental faculties toward constructive and positive aspects of our existence. By fostering this heightened state of awareness, individuals embark on a journey to break free from the cyclic grip of pessimism. The practice of mindfulness becomes akin to a guiding light that illuminates the intricate pathways within the labyrinth of negative thinking. It facilitates a conscious and deliberate shift in perspective, allowing the radiant light of positivity to permeate the mental landscape. This intentional pivot aligns seamlessly with the fundamental tenets of Buddhism, fostering not only mental resilience, but also contributing to an overarching sense of well-being. In delving deeper into the intricacies of mindfulness, one can explore various meditation techniques promoted by Buddhism. Loving-kindness meditation, for instance, encourages practitioners to extend warm and positive thoughts towards themselves and others. This deliberate cultivation of benevolent sentiments acts as a counterforce to the entrenched negativity, gradually molding the contours of the mind towards a more compassionate and positive outlook. Furthermore, Buddhism's emphasis on impermanence provides a profound perspective on the transient nature of both positive and negative experiences. Understanding that challenging times, much like joyous moments, are impermanent allows individuals to face adversities with a more resilient mindset. This insight forms a crucial component of the transformative process initiated by mindfulness, as it encourages individuals to view challenges as temporary and surmountable. In essence, the multifaceted approach of Buddhism towards addressing a negative mindset not only involves the recognition and redirection of thoughts through mindfulness, but also incorporates meditative practices that instill compassion. The philosophy's insights into impermanence serve as a foundational cornerstone, reshaping how individuals perceive and respond to the ebb and flow of life's challenges. Through the amalgamation of these teachings, individuals not only break free from the shackles of negativity, but also cultivate a mental landscape that is resilient, positive, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of existence. 2. Complaining about the uncontrollable. Engaging in a habitual practice of complaining about elements beyond our sphere of control manifests as a self-inflicted wound on our mental and emotional well-being. This inclination not only inflicts harm, but also solidifies a pattern of negative thinking, creating a cyclical pattern that impedes personal growth and resilience. Within the framework of Buddhist philosophy, the recognition of this detrimental habit is met with a transformative prescription: the cultivation of acceptance. Acceptance, as elucidated by Buddhism, is not passive resignation, but an active acknowledgement of the limitations inherent in our ability to control external circumstances. It entails a shift in mindset from resistance to an embracing of the present moment, acknowledging that certain facets of life are beyond our influence. By internalizing this principle, individuals initiate a process of liberating themselves from the burdensome weight of incessant complaints. Buddhism further advocates the redirection of energy towards positive change as a constructive alternative to the cycle of complaining. Rather than expending mental and emotional resources on futile grievances, practitioners are encouraged to channel their efforts towards aspects that are within the realm of influence. This redirection of energy serves as a catalyst for personal empowerment, allowing individuals to break free from the shackles of perpetual complaint and embark on a journey of positive transformation. Within the spectrum of positive change lies the concept of right action, a fundamental principle in Buddhist teachings. Right action involves aligning one's conduct with ethical and wholesome practices, contributing to personal growth and the well-being of others. By embracing right action, individuals not only cease the futile practice of complaining, but actively engage in endeavors that foster positive change within themselves and their immediate environment. Additionally, the philosophy of impermanence in Buddhism provides a contextual lens through which to view the transient nature of challenges. Understanding that unfavorable circumstances are not permanent allows individuals to approach difficulties with a more resilient mindset. This acknowledgement fosters an attitude of adaptability, encouraging individuals to navigate through life's challenges with grace and equanimity. In essence, Buddhism's approach to breaking the habit of complaining transcends mere behavioral modification. It involves a profound shift in mindset and a reorientation of energy towards constructive avenues. Through the practice of acceptance and the redirection of energy towards positive change, individuals not only free themselves from the burdens of constant complaints, but also embark on a transformative journey towards mental resilience and personal empowerment. 3. Not expressing yourself. The act of suppressing emotions, akin to confining a treasure chest in a perpetually locked state, detrimentally impacts our mental and emotional equilibrium. Just as a locked treasure chest withholds its valuable contents from the world, stifling our emotions can impede personal growth and hinder authentic connections with others. Within the profound teachings of Buddhism, a remedy to this self-imposed confinement emerges in the form of the principle of right speech. Right speech, a cornerstone of Buddhist ethics, goes beyond mere verbal communication. It advocates for communication that is not only truthful, but also characterized by kindness and mindfulness. This principle serves as a guiding light, encouraging individuals to unlock the metaphorical treasure chest of their emotions through genuine and thoughtful expression. By adhering to the tenets of right speech, one engages in communication that is not only authentic, but also conducive to fostering understanding and connection. The analogy of a treasure chest becomes particularly poignant when we consider that within our emotions lie valuable insights, vulnerabilities, and the raw material of genuine human connection. Suppressing these emotions is akin to denying the world access to the richness and depth of our inner selves. In contrast, embracing the principle of right speech allows us to unlock this emotional treasure chest, allowing the contents to be shared and understood. Mindful communication, as encouraged by Buddhism, involves not only being aware of the words we choose, but also the intention behind them. This mindfulness extends to non-verbal cues, fostering a holistic approach to expression. By incorporating this principle into our lives, we not only liberate ourselves from the constraints of emotional suppression, but also contribute to the cultivation of an environment where open and authentic communication is valued. Furthermore, the act of expressing oneself authentically aligns with the Buddhist concept of interconnectedness. By sharing our thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities, we bridge the perceived gaps between individuals, fostering a sense of shared humanity. This interconnectedness is vital for building relationships based on understanding and compassion. Importantly, Buddhism recognizes that authentic expression extends beyond the spoken word. It encompasses the broader spectrum of nonverbal communication, emphasizing the significance of body language and gestures in conveying our inner states. By honing our awareness of both verbal and nonverbal forms of expression, we not only break free from the confines of emotional suppression, but also contribute to the creation of an environment where authenticity is celebrated. In essence, the principle of right speech in Buddhism serves as a transformative guide, urging individuals to unlock the treasure chest of their emotions and communicate authentically. By doing so, we not only free ourselves from the burden of emotional suppression, but also participate in the co-creation of a more empathetic and interconnected world. 4. Blaming others. Habitually assigning blame to others represents a deviation from the profound concept of karma in Buddhism, where actions are recognized as having inevitable consequences. Blame, as a habitual response, not only disrupts our interpersonal relationships, but also overlooks the interconnected web of cause and effect. In the light of Buddhist teachings, the transformative path away from blaming others involves embracing personal responsibility, cultivating forgiveness, and nurturing mindfulness. The concept of karma in Buddhism underscores the notion that every action we undertake, whether positive or negative, carries consequences that ripple through our lives. Blaming others in this context becomes a form of evading personal accountability and denying our role in the unfolding of our experiences. By understanding and internalizing the concept of karma, individuals are prompted to shift from a passive role of assigning blame to an active stance of acknowledging their own contributions to the circumstances at hand. Taking personal responsibility stands as a pivotal antidote to the habit of blaming. It involves an honest introspection of our actions, recognizing our role in the dynamics of a situation, and actively seeking ways to contribute positively. This shift from blame to responsibility is akin to setting down a burdensome backpack, liberating ourselves from the weight of resentment and fostering a sense of personal agency. Forgiveness, another cornerstone of the Buddhist approach, plays a crucial role in breaking the cycle of blame. Buddhism acknowledges that holding on to resentment and animosity only perpetuates suffering. Through the practice of forgiveness, individuals release themselves from the shackles of bitterness, allowing for emotional healing and the restoration of inner peace. This intentional act of letting go not only benefits the individual, but also contributes to the harmonious interconnectedness emphasized in Buddhist philosophy. Mindfulness, a key practice in Buddhism, serves as a powerful tool in dismantling the habit of blaming. By cultivating mindfulness, individuals become acutely aware of their thoughts and actions. It's akin to shining a light on a dark path, illuminating the patterns of blame and providing the opportunity for a conscious shift. Mindfulness empowers individuals to catch themselves in the moment of attributing blame and consciously choose a more constructive and empowering response. Additionally, the practice of mindfulness extends beyond the individual realm to encompass a broader understanding of the interconnected nature of all beings. Recognizing this interconnectedness encourages a more compassionate perspective, fostering empathy and understanding. Rather than blaming others for their actions, individuals may seek to comprehend the complex web of circumstances that influence behavior. In essence, the journey away from blaming others in Buddhism involves a deep exploration of the concept of karma, a commitment to personal responsibility, the transformative power of forgiveness, and the empowering practice of mindfulness. By internalizing these principles, individuals not only break free from the habit of blaming, but also embark on a path of self-discovery, personal growth, and harmonious relationships within the intricate tapestry of existence. 5. Fantasizing. Instead of visualizing, allowing the mind to indulge in fantasies akin to constructing ethereal castles in the air imposes a subtle but profound weakening effect. This habit of mentally drifting into unreal realms disconnects individuals from the grounded reality of their present circumstances. Within the framework of Buddhism, the contrast between fantasizing and visualizing is illuminated, with the emphasis on aligning thoughts with right intention and action to manifest positive outcomes through practical steps. Fantasies, while enchanting in their allure, lack the solidity and foundation required to manifest in the tangible realm. They often involve clinging to fixed and unrealistic ideas of the future, akin to chasing mirages in a desert. This habit weakens the mind by fostering a sense of unattainability and disconnect from the practical steps necessary for real-world accomplishments. Buddhism encourages the cultivation of right intention, emphasizing the importance of aligning one's aspirations with ethical and positive motives. This aligns seamlessly with the practice of visualization, wherein individuals not only conceive positive outcomes, but also infuse their intentions with the ethical underpinnings advocated by Buddhist teachings. Visualization, in the Buddhist context, transcends mere wishful thinking. It involves a deliberate mental process of envisioning positive outcomes while grounding these aspirations in the reality of the present moment. By incorporating right intention, individuals infuse their visualizations with ethical considerations, ensuring that the pursuit of goals aligns with the principles of compassion, wisdom, and interconnectedness. Taking practical steps towards the envisioned outcomes constitutes another integral facet of the Buddhist approach. Right action involves translating positive intentions into tangible deeds, effectively bridging the gap between aspirations and reality. By grounding visualizations in practical steps, individuals move beyond the illusory realm of fantasies and actively participate in the co-creation of their desired future. Furthermore, Buddhism's emphasis on impermanence serves as a guiding principle in navigating the dichotomy between fantasies and practical visualizations. Acknowledging the constant flux of life underscores the importance of appreciating the beauty of the present moment while actively working towards future goals. This nuanced perspective encourages individuals to derive fulfillment not only from the envisioned future, but also from the journey itself. In essence, the Buddhist perspective on overcoming the habit of fantasizing involves a dynamic interplay between right intention, mindful visualization, and practical action. By aligning aspirations with ethical considerations and grounding visualizations in the present reality, individuals not only break free from the whimsical allure of fantasies but also embark on a purposeful journey towards achievable and meaningful goals. 6. Neglecting personal connections. Allowing relationships to wither through neglect is tantamount to shutting the door on a warm and welcoming home. The metaphorical closing of this door not only deprives individuals of the comfort and support inherent in meaningful connections, but also undermines the very foundation of interpersonal bonds. In the wisdom of Buddhism, a remedy for this habit lies in the recognition of impermanence and the proactive investment of time in open communication, which serves as a nourishing elixir for relationships and contributes significantly to mental strength. Relationships, much like the warmth and comfort of a home, require intentional effort and attention to thrive. Neglecting them, whether due to the busyness of life or other distractions, diminishes the vitality of these connections. Buddhism, with its profound understanding of impermanence, underscores the fleeting nature of life, including the time we have with our loved ones. It's akin to savoring a delicious meal. We appreciate it more when we realize it won't last forever. Recognizing impermanence becomes a catalyst for the appreciation of the present moment and a motivation to prioritize and nurture relationships. By understanding that the time spent with loved ones is limited, individuals are inspired to invest time and effort in fostering meaningful connections. This recognition of impermanence serves not as a harbinger of melancholy, but as a reminder to seize the opportunity to engage authentically with those we cherish. Open communication stands as a cornerstone in preventing the neglect of personal connections. It involves actively listening, sharing thoughts and feelings, and being receptive to the needs of others. This communication is like the water that keeps the garden of relationships vibrant and alive. By consistently investing time in open and meaningful dialogue, individuals enrich the soil in which their connections grow, ensuring that the seeds of understanding and empathy are continually nurtured. Buddhism's emphasis on interconnectedness reinforces the idea that neglecting personal connections doesn't only affect individuals on a personal level, but reverberates through the broader tapestry of life. When relationships are nourished, the positive effects ripple outwards, contributing not only to personal well-being, but also to the collective harmony of the interconnected human experience. Furthermore, the practice of mindfulness central to Buddhist teachings complements open communication by enhancing the quality of engagement in relationships. Being present in the moment allows individuals to fully appreciate and reciprocate the connections they have. It's akin to savoring the intricate flavors of a fine dish. By embracing mindfulness in relationships, individuals cultivate a deeper understanding, patience, and compassion, fostering an environment where personal connections can flourish. In essence, neglecting personal connections is a habit that Buddhism confronts with the profound insights of impermanence and the importance of open communication. By recognizing the transient nature of time and actively engaging in authentic dialogue, individuals not only break free from the detrimental habit of neglect, but also contribute to the cultivation of mental strength through the nurturing power of meaningful connections. 7. Letting emotions rule. Surrendering oneself to the whims of unchecked emotions is akin to being carried away by a forceful current, leaving one without control or direction. In the vast expanse of Buddhist teachings, a guiding light is illuminated for those grappling with the challenges of emotional turbulence. Buddhism promotes the cultivation of emotional intelligence through the practice of mindfulness, offering a steadfast vessel to navigate the unpredictable currents of emotions while maintaining a steady and purposeful course. Emotions, as potent and unpredictable as a strong current, have the potential to carry individuals into turbulent waters where rationality and balance may be easily lost. Buddhism recognizes the significance of emotional intelligence, the ability to understand, manage, and empathize with one's own emotions and those of others. At its core, this practice involves a heightened state of mindfulness, a vigilant awareness of one's emotional landscape. Mindfulness in the context of emotions becomes a sturdy vessel, akin to a well-crafted boat navigating through tumultuous waters. By fostering a keen awareness of the ebb and flow of emotions, individuals equipped with mindfulness can navigate the challenging currents without being overpowered. This practice encourages a conscious choice in response to emotions, steering away from impulsive reactions and fostering a more measured and deliberate approach. Moreover, the cultivation of emotional intelligence through mindfulness extends beyond individual well-being. Much like a compass guiding a ship through stormy seas, mindfulness allows individuals to empathize with the emotions of others, enhancing interpersonal relationships. By approaching emotions with compassion and understanding, individuals contribute to the creation of a harmonious and supportive social environment. Buddhism's emphasis on impermanence further underscores the importance of mindful emotional navigation. Recognizing that emotions, much like the currents of a river, are in a perpetual state of flux, individuals gain a liberating perspective. This awareness facilitates an understanding that even the most intense emotions are transient, and with mindfulness, one can ride the waves without losing sight of the steady shore. In essence, Buddhism's approach to the challenge of letting emotions rule involves the cultivation of emotional intelligence through mindfulness. By navigating the intricate currents of emotions with awareness and compassion, individuals not only avoid being swept away by the turbulence, but also steer towards a steady course of mental resilience and well-being. The practice of mindfulness becomes the compass that guides individuals through the storms, empowering them to maintain control and purpose in the face of emotional challenges. 8. Trying to control everything. Entertaining the illusion that one can exert control over every aspect of life is akin to weaving a delicate web that subtly weakens the intricate fabric of the mind. In the profound teachings of Buddhism, a transformative perspective is offered to those entangled in the desire for absolute control. By surrendering the compelling need to micromanage and embracing the wisdom of impermanence, individuals find empowerment to navigate life's challenges with a resilient and fortified mind. The illusion of control often weaves itself into the very fabric of our thoughts, creating a delicate web that, while appearing protective, ultimately restricts the natural flow of life. Buddhism, with its emphasis on impermanence, encourages individuals to recognize the inherent transience of all things, including the notion of control. Like trying to grasp at the ever-shifting clouds, the attempt to control everything slips through our fingers, leaving us feeling powerless. Surrendering the need for absolute control becomes an act of empowerment rather than resignation. It involves a profound recognition of the limits of our influence and an acceptance of the unpredictable nature of life. Buddhism likens this surrender to planting seeds in a garden. We nurture and tend to them, but we cannot control the weather. By embracing this perspective, individuals free themselves from the burden of trying to manipulate every circumstance, discovering strength in adapting to the ever-changing conditions of life. Impermanence, a central theme in Buddhist teachings, serves as the foundation of this transformative shift. Understanding that change is a constant and that circumstances are in perpetual flux allows individuals to face challenges with a more resilient mindset. It's akin to watching a river flow. The water never remains the same. By acknowledging the impermanence of situations, individuals are better equipped to respond with adaptability rather than futile resistance. The act of surrendering the illusion of control is not synonymous with passivity. Instead, it involves a proactive engagement with life's challenges while relinquishing the need for rigid control. Much like a sail adjusting to the changing winds, individuals navigate the currents of life with a sense of purpose and direction. This surrender becomes a source of strength, as it allows for a more fluid and harmonious interaction with the unpredictable tides of existence. In essence, Buddhism's approach to the challenge of trying to control everything involves a profound shift in perspective, one that recognizes the futility of clinging to the illusion of absolute control. By surrendering this need and embracing the wisdom of impermanence, individuals not only break free from the delicate web of illusion, but also find empowerment in navigating the ebb and flow of life's challenges with a fortified and resilient mind. The teachings become a compass, guiding individuals to face the dynamic currents of life with strength born of acceptance. 9. Dwelling on the past. The act of dwelling on the past mirrors the impracticality of attempting to drive forward while fixating on the rear-view mirror. Such a habitual focus on what's behind compromises our ability to navigate the present and anticipate the future. In the wisdom of Buddhism, the remedy for this counterproductive tendency lies in the practice of mindfulness, a guiding principle that encourages presence, acknowledges impermanence, and facilitates the liberation from the chains of past experiences. Dwelling on past events is akin to continuously glancing in the rearview mirror while on a forward journey. The consequence is a distorted perception of the road ahead and an increased likelihood of missing crucial opportunities and obstacles. Buddhism illuminates the pitfalls of such a habit, emphasizing the importance of being present in the here and now. Mindfulness, a central theme in Buddhist teachings, serves as a transformative tool to break free from the chains of the past. It is the equivalent of opening the windows to let in fresh air, clearing out the stuffiness of dwelling on what's behind. Mindfulness involves a heightened awareness of the current moment, allowing individuals to disentangle themselves from the narratives of the past and engage with the richness of the present. Impermanence, another cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, acts as a guiding light in the endeavor to overcome the habit of dwelling on the past. Recognizing that everything is in a constant state of flux is akin to watching a river flow. The water never remains the same. By acknowledging impermanence, individuals liberate themselves from the chains of past experiences, understanding that clinging to the past inhibits growth and stifles the potential for positive change. The practice of mindfulness extends beyond being present. It involves a conscious effort to cultivate an open and non-judgmental awareness. This awareness is like shining a light on a dark path, allowing individuals to discern their thoughts and emotions without being entangled in them. Through mindfulness, individuals become adept at catching themselves when tempted to dwell on the past, redirecting their focus to the opportunities and lessons of the present. In essence, Buddhism's approach to the challenge of dwelling on the past involves an intentional shift toward mindfulness and an acceptance of impermanence. By being fully present, acknowledging that the past is an ever-receding landscape, individuals liberate themselves from the burdens of past experiences. The teachings become a vehicle for navigating the uncharted road ahead with clarity, resilience, and a profound appreciation for the unfolding journey of life. 10. Worrying about others' opinions. Allowing concern for external opinions to weigh on the mind is akin to carrying around a burdensome load of others' thoughts and judgments. In the insightful teachings of Buddhism, a pathway to liberation from this mental weight emerges through the cultivation of self-acceptance, authenticity, and mindfulness. By embracing these principles, individuals can break free from the shackles of mental weakness tied to the perceptions and judgments of others. Worrying about others' opinions functions as a heavy backpack laden with the expectations and judgments of those around us. This burden not only stifles personal growth but also undermines the authentic expression of individuality. Buddhism recognizes the toll of such worry on mental well-being and advocates for a transformative shift towards self-acceptance. The practice of self-acceptance becomes a powerful antidote to the habit of fretting about external opinions. It involves acknowledging one's intrinsic worth and embracing individual uniqueness. In the realm of Buddhist teachings, self-acceptance is like holding a mirror that reflects one's genuine self, irrespective of external judgments. By recognizing and appreciating one's worth, individuals unshackle themselves from the mental bonds tethered to the opinions of others. Authenticity, another key principle in Buddhism, stands as a beacon guiding individuals towards genuine self-expression. It's akin to wearing one's favorite clothes instead of attempting to fit into someone else's wardrobe. By aligning actions and expressions with one's true self, individuals not only break free from the confines of external expectations, but also contribute to the authenticity and diversity of the human experience. Mindfulness, central to Buddhist practices, serves as a transformative tool in alleviating the burden of worrying about others' opinions. It involves being present in the moment, acknowledging thoughts without being ensnared by them. Mindfulness is akin to having a shield against the arrows of external judgments. By staying attuned to the present, individuals foster a heightened awareness that allows them to navigate social interactions with authenticity and resilience. Buddhism's emphasis on interconnectedness further underscores the illusory nature of worrying about external opinions. Recognizing the interdependence of all beings encourages individuals to appreciate their unique qualities and contributions to the collective tapestry of existence. By fostering self-acceptance and authenticity, individuals not only liberate themselves from the mental weakness tied to others' judgments, but also contribute to the celebration of diversity within the broader human experience. In essence, Buddhism provides a profound guide for breaking the habit of worrying about others' opinions. Through the principles of self-acceptance, authenticity, and mindfulness, individuals not only cast off the burdensome load of external judgments, but also embark on a journey towards mental strength, self-discovery, and a richer connection with the diverse tapestry of humanity. By integrating these fundamental Buddhist principles into our daily existence, we emancipate ourselves from the confines of self-imposed limitations. This conscious incorporation serves as a transformative catalyst, nurturing the growth of a resilient and empowered mind. Embracing the teachings of Buddhism becomes a liberating journey, dismantling the barriers that hinder personal development and paving the way for a more robust and enlightened mental state.